Hey, first and foremost, big salute to the underground community. Shout out to everybody that's new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And if you like today's content, make sure you hit the like button. I'm gonna do my best to try to recover off memory what I actually read in this article this morning in regards to the Danny Jacobs and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight. Turns out when the fight was announced, I believe it was set for late December. Of course, it's supposed to be Danny Jacobs' um, first fight, I believe, at 168. I believe it was at 168. And he was going to face Chavez Jr. He was looking to get back into the win column after taking a loss from Canelo Alvarez in the unification bout at 160. And but he still wants to make the money. Chavez Jr. is a name. But here's the dilemma. As soon as the fight was announced, y'all know how we are over here, man. It's VADA or nada. It's VADA or nada. VADA got on their job and they showed up. They ran down on Chavez Jr. and said, "Oh, how you doing, sir? Let's get that urine sample from you." And Chavez Jr. refused. He would not give up. He was there at the gym. They say he got there about 1. Once he refused Vada's like, okay, we got to make some phone calls because this dude is not providing us with what we need. We doing our job. The fight is announced. There's a date, and it's more like the guy is acting like I guess he's saying something like, well, the contract isn't signed yet, so I don't want to test or something like that. But if I got the rules correct, once the fight is, they have a verbal agreement, they've agreed on it, VADA can start proceeding and doing a job. So something along the lines of that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link in the description to the article. But the whole point of this is that this guy could definitely get replaced. Chavez Jr. is like he was trying to, so he didn't take the test. They ended up, VADA had to end up leaving. Basically Chavez Jr., he ducked him. He was there, he avoided him for like 3 hours, and he ended up leaving the gym. And VADA just left hanging, so VADA got a report like we wasn't able to get the urine sample from him, and so we have no findings because we didn't get anything from him. And so this guy has had a history in the past. He got popped for a banned diuretic. I can't think of the name of it, but the article's in the description to check it out. And then he got popped for marijuana after his loss to Sergio Martinez. So those are the two fightings that of note. But in this situation with this guy ducking VADA, and it's like his last option, he's looking at Arizona for them to license him to fight there without getting tested, without being VADA tested. And they said a lot of these other like Nevada State Athletic Commission and all these other locations that he's trying to fight at, they just like, well, as long as you sign up for the testing, we'll license you. But this whole dilemma is this testing thing. So I can't defend Chavez Jr. in this situation, man. Like, what are you hiding, fam? You shouldn't have anything to hide. You already plan to face Danny Jacobs. It's a payday. I mean, you lucky that this guy is even willing to give you an opportunity. Even though Chavez Jr., he's a Mexican and is son of a legend and all of that. But at the same time, like, you ain't been doing shit, bro. You ain't been doing shit. I mean, you need Danny Jacobs probably more than Danny Jacobs needs you at this point. Danny can't make 160 no more. He done the best he can do. And he's trying to come up and weight, and he need a name and also some good work. So, he probably look at you as the heavy bag, but you won't take the test. It's just, man, the real boogeyman in boxing is VADA. Shit. It's about two boogeymen right now. We Crawford and VADA. And Crawford fucks with VADA. So them two is scaring all kind of people out here, man. Got these niggas is ducking and dodging, running for the hills, looking for an escape route. That's exactly what that nigga Chavez did. He saw an escape route and he ducked VADA, literally. He refused the test, and when he saw a little opportunity to sneak on out that gym, he got on out of there. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's just a trip, man. It's just really, really a trip that these guys, man, are ducking VADA. They duck VADA like they duck the fucking the plagues and shit, the Ten Commandments. You know, that's how they treating VADA. Hey man, that's embarrassing. I got kicked out of my own video, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But the whole point of this is that VADA is scaring the shit out of people. They don't want to take these tests. It looks like Gabe Rosado could be the replacement. I think out of his last, I think they say 12 fights, he only won like 3 of them. So, I mean, nobody expects Gabe Rosado to beat Danny Jacobs. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man, because this year alone, man, we are seeing, and you know, I want to say this about boxing scene, and I apologize once again for, you know, being kicked out of my own video. But I don't give a shit. I'm leaving shit up. But BoxingScene.com, they do selective reporting when it comes to this testing, man, this VADA testing stuff. And I just felt like, man, if they're gonna report on who's not being tested through VADA and all that, be consistent, man. You know, don't be selective with it. You know, don't be selective with it. Because I noticed that it'd be certain big fights that's bigger than Danny Jacobs and Chavez Jr., where they don't even report on if they're being tested or not, you know? So, I mean, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy with all these other big fights as well. So that's really all I got. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on Chavez Jr. Do you think he's a dirty fighter? Otherwise, why would he refuse VADA testing? And, you know, what's your thoughts on if Gabe Rosado was a replacement opponent? But that's all I got. Big salute to UGC. Shout out to the NBBC, IBFP, my dog's unbiased, OutTBA Boxing Talk. Everybody that's been rocking with us, man. 1-2 Kid, Angel Santos, Indigenous Black, Jaguar Black, and Bruce fucking Vane. Everybody, man, that's part of this True Media movement. We out here, man. Peace.